Have you ever noticed how your brain can ruin a perfectly normal moment? Nothing happened, nobody said anything wrong, there's no real danger. But suddenly, your mind starts creating scenarios. What if they're upset? What if I fail? What if something goes wrong? And within seconds, you're stressed about something that doesn't even exist. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your brain is not built to make you happy. It's built to keep you alive. And sometimes, it can't tell the difference between imagination and reality. Your brain evolved in a world full of real threats: predators, starvation, tribes, exile. Back then, overthinking kept you alive. If you imagined danger before it happened, you survived. But today, there are no lions in your office, no wild animals in your inbox, no tribe kicking you out of the city. Yet your brain still scans for threats, constantly. It looks at a neutral text message and turns it into rejection. It looks at a delayed reply and turns it into abandonment. It looks at uncertainty and turns it into disaster. Not because you're weak, but because your brain is running outdated survival software. There's something called negativity bias. Your brain gives more weight to negative possibilities than positive ones. Why? Because missing a threat used to mean death. Missing a reward just meant inconvenience. So your brain learned, better safe than sorry, better anxious than unprepared, better stressed than surprised. But here's the problem. In modern life, most of the threats are psychological: social rejection, embarrassment, failure. Your brain treats these like physical danger. Your heart rate increases, your muscles tense, your thoughts spiral, all over something that hasn't happened and might never happen. Here's where it gets dangerous. The human brain has an incredible ability: imagination. But imagination doesn't come with a warning label. When you imagine a worst-case scenario, your brain reacts as if it's real. It releases stress hormones. It prepares your body to fight or run, even though you're just sitting in a chair. The more you replay the scenario, the more real it feels, and eventually your body believes it. That's how anxiety grows, not from reality, but from repetition. This might surprise you. Your brain actually prefers having a problem because uncertainty is uncomfortable. If nothing is wrong, your brain feels exposed, so it creates something to solve, something to analyze, something to prepare for. It would rather prepare for a fake danger than sit in uncertainty. That's why sometimes, when everything is calm, your mind suddenly finds something to worry about. It's not broken, it's bored of safety. Overthinking feels productive. It feels like control. If I think about it enough, I'll prevent it. But most imagined problems can't be controlled, so you end up exhausting yourself mentally, fighting shadows. The brain loves control, but it hates acceptance. Acceptance feels passive, overthinking feels active, so it chooses the illusion of control. Here's the shift. Next time your brain creates a problem, don't argue with it. Ask one question: is this happening right now? Not tomorrow, not next week, not in imagination, right now. Most of the time, the answer is no. That single awareness interrupts the survival loop. You're not eliminating fear, you're reminding your brain we're safe. And safety is something your brain rarely believes without evidence. Your mind will always scan for danger. That's its job. But you don't have to believe every scenario it creates. Sometimes, the biggest problem in your life isn't reality. It's a story your brain keeps telling. And the moment you see that story for what it is, you take your power back.